Many are familiar with the Smekens formula for crafting constructed or short writing responses. We call it yes ma'am, and it includes 4 parts. Using me and my thinking, students just answer the question in the first sentence. This might require drawing a conclusion, making a prediction, giving an opinion, providing some type of inference. Then they cite multiple evidences from the author's text to prove the inference they made in the first sentence. And then they round out or end these brief constructed responses explaining how this evidence proves their inference. This same structure can be adapted to generate longer, extended reading responses and essays. You don't need a new formula. Use the one students are already familiar with. Let me show you how to supersize yes ma'am to fit this type of writing. Let's say after reading multiple articles on the same topic or issue, students have to explain an idea or even argue or persuade a position. Students will start their response with an introductory paragraph. They want to identify the topic or issue and even summarize or reference the articles, the texts that they have read. They then reveal their thesis statement. What are they comparing? What are they claiming? What are they arguing? What are they explaining? Once this introductory paragraph is done, they're ready to move into the body of the essay. And this is where yes ma'am becomes relevant. With the introduction written, students will now give their first reason, their first inference, me and my thinking. Then they back it up with evidence from the authors of those different texts. And again, conclude this reason by explaining how the evidence fits. But what makes an extended response different than a brief constructed response is that they will cite multiple reasons. They will make multiple inferences. So now we start another body paragraph. Students now identify their second reason, make a second inference, and again, back it up with author evidence and a concluding statement. They go into a third reason, a third inference. Again, author evidence and concluding statement. Each of those yes ma'am body paragraphs stacks on top of each other to create 1, 2, 3 or more reasons why you're supporting whatever your thesis statement was. If this was an argumentative essay that they were generating, then you might also have a paragraph for the opposition or a counterclaim, and then of course round out the entire essay with a concluding statement or section. In general, the same yes ma'am formula that we use for brief constructed responses can be adapted, supersized to fit extended reading responses. They just need more reasons or more inferences within the body paragraphs. Now, one final point. If students are reading more than 2 texts for each of these prompts, then they'll probably want to cite evidence from all of them for each body paragraph. This is especially important on standardized assessments when they tell you to cite evidence from all articles or texts provided. So if there were 3 texts, then students aren't going to have M, A, M. They might have 3 A's or 3 different author details representing the 3 different texts they've read. So now we go from just yes ma'am to yes ma'am.